Hi guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel of Gradeup IAS. My name is Harshmeet Singh and I wish you a very good evening. I hope all of you are doing good. It's a Monday once again. I hope you had a good weekend. I hope you're taking care of yourself and your family. As always, from Monday to Friday, as you know, at 7:30 p.m. we have the series in which we discuss certain important terms specifically related to your UPSC preparation. Today's term, as you can see on the screen, is actually it's a big phrase, not a single term. Common but differentiated responsibilities. This is also known in its short form as CBDR. It's a phrase that you usually associate with the environment. So when you read about environment related treaties, climate change, that is when you usually see this phrase being used. I'm sure most of you would have already read about that, but we will discuss what exactly this phrase is, what does it mean, and what exactly is the controversy surrounding it. Good evening to all of you, those who have joined in. If you are here watching live on YouTube, please do like this session. Please make sure you subscribe to the Gradeup IAS YouTube channel as well. Hello Manish, hello Vaishnavi, good evening to all of you. Now, to begin with, as I said, it's a very important and simple phrase meaning common but differentiated responsibilities. Now, what does that mean? In very simple terms, it accepts the fact that everyone is responsible for something wrong that happened, but not everyone is equally responsible. Let me give you a very common idea. Let's say you are five or six brothers and sisters at your home, right? And something wrong has happened in your house. The parents were outside, there were four or five children who were in the house, and something wrong happened. Now, when I say something wrong happened, what I really mean to say, let's say there was a bottle that was broken, there is garbage all around, or maybe the pets did not listen to you, the pets basically ran amok in the house. Now, when the parents come back and they ask you who is responsible for this, because all of you were at home, all of you had the responsibility to stop the pets, all of you had the responsibility of your house, you will say all of you are responsible. So there is common responsibility. However, the one person or the two people who were responsible to look after the pets or who were responsible to look after the home, they are more responsible than the others. सबकी जिम्मेदारी है लेकिन सबकी बराबर जिम्मेदारी नहीं है. This is what you mean by common but differentiated responsibility. Now, let's put this example, the same example, and let's just use it for, let's say, what happens in the world right now around us. So, what is happening in the world around us? Everyone knows, every country accepts the fact that every country is suffering from a lot of pollution. Aishri Hotel. Every country is suffering from a lot of pollution. Now, we have to fix the responsibility. Which country is responsible? This concept says that every country is responsible. There is common responsibility. However, on the other hand, the responsibility is not equal. The countries who polluted the environment more, like for example the Western countries, the advanced countries, US, UK, France, Italy, Germany, these countries polluted the environment more, so they will have more responsibility as compared to countries which are developing right now. Let's say India. Yes, India does have its own share of pollution right now, but if you look at history, historically, it is not because of India that we have had this entire world problem of pollution. The entire world problem of pollution that we have is not because of India, it is because of the Western countries, them not taking their responsibility. That is the concept of common but differentiated responsibility, meaning that every country will work to control pollution, but it is more of a responsibility of Western countries, advanced countries as compared to developing countries. So Western countries, advanced countries have to work more. Okay, hello Shahbaz. This is what this concept is. Now, common but differentiated responsibilities is usually a phrase that you will see related to UNFCCC, United Nation. Now, this United Nation Convention now, is actually one of the hallmarks or one of the most important platforms on which the countries come together and talk about climate change. This is the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. Let me just identify it for you. United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. This is UNFCCC. UNFCCC is a platform where the UN countries meet to discuss climate related issues. They did so in Paris, so the Paris Climate Summit, and they have been doing that for a very, very, very long time. In this platform, on this summit, common but differentiated responsibility is an ideal, is a parameter that we as a country, India, accepts. In simple terms, while all countries should do their bit to fight global warming, the developed countries, because they have polluted the world more, because they have earned more money because of this pollution, they have more responsibility to ensure that efforts are being made to control pollution as compared to developing or underdeveloped nations. Now, recently, the COP25 was held. COP is Conference of Parties. So countries who are in this UNFCCC platform, they had their meeting at Madrid in 2019, where they discuss about which country should take responsibility for pollution, what should they do, what should be their next steps. At this COP25, it was decided, India said that first we need to fulfill the goals that we made earlier. In the Kyoto Protocol of 1997, many countries made big aims that we will control our pollution, we will help the other countries, etc. Hello, Anuradha. India stressed upon the fact that we first have to fulfill those aims and then we can have other aims. Also, the countries who did not fulfill their earlier goals should be punished and they should be penalized for that. You all would have heard about the Paris Climate Change Agreement. It was in 2015 where every country agreed, or every country made their own goals to control the rise in the Earth's average temperature. The purpose was to ensure that Earth's temperature does not rise by more than 2 degrees Celsius. Because if our temperature of the Earth rises by over 2 degrees Celsius as compared to pre-industrial revolution period, that would be extremely detrimental. So the aim is to stop the rise in the global temperature at 2 degrees Celsius as compared to the pre-industrial revolution era. Because of that, every country had their own NDC, is nationally determined goals. So nationally determined goals were the ones in which the countries actually decided that this is what our aim would be. For example, India said that by 2025 we will give a lot of push to our solar energy. We'll give a lot of push to renewable energy so that we can control our global greenhouse emissions. Similarly, other countries did the same. It was also decided that developed countries will help the developing countries by giving them funds. See, even if we want to control our pollution, we do not have the money, we do not have the expertise, we do not have the technology to do that. In order to do that, we need help from the developed nations. So developed nations also agreed that they will help us out, but that did not really happen. So the responsibility of controlling pollution is on both developing and developed nations. There's also some criticism of this. For example, US and other Western countries do not really accept common but differentiated responsibility. They say countries such as India, countries such as China, because they are polluting the environment now more than Western countries, they should also cut down on their economic development. They say that whatever has happened in the past has happened. Now, India, China, these are the most polluting countries in the world, so they should control. Why would we control? He emphasized there has been emphasis on this fact by the Western countries, by the advanced countries, that every country has to step up and not just the developed nations. This is a criticism of this, but obviously the developing countries, and that includes India and China, in one team Developing countries are against the developed countries. We want the developed nations to take more responsibility, while the developed nations want everyone to take the responsibility. This brings us to the end of this topic, reminding you guys tomorrow, remember tomorrow, 1st of June, Gradeup is finally increasing its prices for the Gradeup Super subscription. So today is the last day to take advantage of the ongoing Gradeup Super subscription sale. Not just you get it at the lower price, but also you, for the last time, you get 55% off discount offer. Last 55 is the discount code that you can use. If you're planning to appear for the IAS examination, if you're planning to prepare for the IAS examination, join Gradeup Super subscription for your complete IAS preparation for 2022, 23 or 24 courses. The IAS course has over 500 live interactive classes, over 500 notes, mock tests, etc. You have the option to take this subscription for 3 months, 6 months, 9 months or 24 months. Do apply the coupon code. Remember, this is the last day for this, last 55, and then the price will. You have these benefits of subscribing to Gradeup Super. You get access to all the running and upcoming courses, structured study plans, experienced faculty, study material, mock tests, and a lot more. These are the faculty members who have been teaching all the people and who have years of experience. This is me, Harshmeet Singh. I teach polity, governance, and international relations. Most of these faculties have appeared for the IAS interview themselves and are experts of their subject. So you can join the Gradeup Super subscription, take advantage of their experience, and learn from them. We're also on Telegram. Search for Gradeup IAS Preparation Channel. Join this to get free study material and short notes. Thank you so much for joining in, guys. Download the Gradeup app, practice topic-wise quizzes. I will see you tomorrow, 7:30, once again with the next topic. Bye, guys. Take care of yourself.